Hey, so in an effort to familiarize myself with making some more content, I figured this might be a good opportunity for me to invite that behavior back into my routine. Again, I had been posting content with regards to eliminating caffeine from my system. And as an update to that, I'm still off of caffeine. It's basically a memory now. Feeling fine from that. In other news, I just got a Eustachian tube dilation procedure on my right ear. This had been a long time coming. I've had equalization issues in my right ear since around 2014. When I initially noticed problems, I started feeling like this fullness in my ear, and even within the span of a week, it seemed as though I was incapable of hearing normal volume sound above probably 10 kilohertz, and without having to clear my sinuses with the Valsalva maneuver. And so if anybody has this condition or has had this condition, you know what I mean when you have to go and pop your ear to experience normal hearing. For me, it lasted, maybe 20 seconds before that positive pressure would be released from my inner ear, and and then it would just go back to baseline, and then sometimes progressively. I think it might be dependent upon the external circumstances, like namely allergies and stuff like that, that made it more difficult to clear that passageway, if you will. And this was a real irritation for me because I love making electronic music, and it and it was very, it's been a very stressful thing to continuously like pop my ear so I can check to make sure that the sound sounds fine, and you know and yeah, it's just been it just I've kind of, I had to kind of accept it as a handicap, and yeah, that it's just life. Our bodies aren't um perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I learned to work with it, and yeah, just kind of accepted it. But I looked into, and I knew about the eustachian tube dilation procedure for quite some time, but I just never had the means to have it done, because I didn't have insurance. But now that I have a nice job, I have insurance and I can afford it. And so I had that done today. It's 2023, so about 9 years of dealing with this issue. And so currently I feel a little bit of pain inside my ear. I think is normal because the doctor you know injected anesthetic into the tissue back there. So probably am feeling that, but they did give me some pain medication. It's not too bad. But man, it's been a long journey to get to this place in, my journey. Yeah, I initially went into an ENT before, and they saw like a cyst or something on my eardrum. And they thought it might have been related, and they gave me a tube, and then they kept telling me to use Flonase, and yeah, none of that stuff worked. And so if you're watching this and you're dealing with the same thing, maybe put a little put a bug in their ear and let them know that, maybe it might work. Maybe it might be a good thing, because I even went back to the ENT before I got this done at this, I don't know, a few months ago or whatever. And their first reaction to it's not to want to give this operation to you, because it's not a normal procedure. The normal thing is to we'll aerate the tube, or we'll aerate the eardrum, so it allows that pressure. But if you've already had that done and all that kind of thing, and I suggest asking them to give you a pressure test in your ear. They can actually check to see if you have negative pressure in your ear, and then they'll do a hearing test, and then they can put that bone conducting headphone on there. And if you have better hearing with that bone conducting hearing test versus using your oscular chain, that can indicate that you have eustachian tube dysfunction, and you would then qualify for the procedure. The procedure cost me $3,000 because my healthcare provider actually doesn't insure it, because I think it's just this case by case specific thing. But I couldn't be bothered to go through a whole appeal process, and I don't want, I've been dealing with this for longer than I have wanted to. So I'm just gonna kind of treat this as an opportunity to keep you guys updated with something new in my life, and kind of just get into that spirit of putting content out there as life goes on, and maybe you guys can find some utility in my process of recovery. So if you're questioning whether or not you should get it, you can follow along and see my results, as there is a lot of room for improvement. Right now, my hearing's just about the same, but I'm not going to attempt to do the Valsalva maneuver for at least a week, just to give the tissue time to heal. Basically what happens is they inflate this tube, or this balloon, into your eustachian tube, and then they pressurize it to a certain atmosphere, and it causes the cells surrounding the eustachian tube to tear, basically, and then your body repairs it with new cells that theoretically behave like a healthy eustachian tube, so which should relieve the constant negative pressure in that inner ear. So thanks for watching this video, and I look forward to keeping you guys up to date. Thanks.